Hi, my name is Courtney and I'm the founder of Runa, where we're changing the way people work in Latin America. I'm joined with my partner, Fabiola Borquez, who heads up product development for us. First off, thanks so much for taking the time to consider the opportunity and a position with us in Mexico City. Runa is making lives better for employees in Latin America. Actually, the reason for our smile-inspired logo, as well as our slogan, Brindando Sonrisas, which means giving smiles, is because we really believe our end user is the employee. Our first step in achieving that mission has been creating an automated payroll software. So what does that mean? With Runa, you can automate the payment of employees as well as the declaration of government filings. Previously, companies in Latin America did all of this in Excel and it took them 18 hours. With our platform, they can do it in 15 minutes and 4 simple clicks. We launched about 2 years ago with a simple idea on paper, and today we have a robust payroll software that processes over $20 million a month in payroll and serves over 30,000 employees. But payroll for us is really just the beginning. Runa is at this really interesting intersection point between companies and employees when we can do so much more than just create payroll. We can really offer an ecosystem of services and financial services and benefits that can improve the lives of employees as well as make companies more efficient. There are over 17.5 million SMBs in Latin America and over 600 million employees. We would love to have all of them connected on the Runa app, where they can receive their paychecks on time, they can gain access to affordable financial services, and activate benefits that they might not otherwise have had access to. We are still in the early days here at Runa. Yes, we've built a robust payroll software, but now it's time to scale it. We want to grow 10x in the next 12 months. Outside of scaling the software, we also want to build out this vision of our employee app, allowing them access to financial services and benefits. Along with that comes the integration with the providers of all those services. Then there's geographic expansion. Next we have Brazil, and then eventually Colombia, Chile, and Peru. We know that all of these plans are not easy. That's actually the reason we're starting this search. We would love to have a product leader that has experience in scaling multiple product lines and possibly multiple geographies.
At Runa, our biggest difference is our product. That's the reason we have customers right now. As such, we are a product-driven organization. The Runa team is about 100 people, and most of that is product and engineering. In product, we have 25 people, including product managers, UI UX, QA, and payroll specialists. Product works directly with engineering. There are about 40 people. That includes front-end engineers, back-end engineers, and DevOps engineers as well. Runa has been built out of passion. Many people working side by side to solve this big problem in the market. Some people are working at startups for their first time, but everyone here is eager to learn and build something that matters. We are looking for someone to help us evolve. Over the next 12 months, we are going to grow from 100 to 300 people. So that means that in product and engineer, we are going to grow about 3x. We will also open new locations, so we will need help with all the people challenges that this brings. We also need to scale our product. That means growing customers by 10x. We will need help with the technical challenges that brings. We also need a team leader, someone who can inspire us and help us to attract great talent.
We are incredibly proud of the community of Runitos we have here in the office. We have people from over 15 different countries. Yes, the majority of them from Latin America, countries like Colombia, Venezuela, Peru, Argentina, but we also have folks not from the region, from France and the United States. We have a very inclusive culture. That means we have men and women in all areas of the organization, sales, marketing, operations, as well as development and product. We also have men and women in management roles, so we maintain that balance moving forward. We are people who are passionate about what we do, but we also have lives outside of work. We have a Runa-sponsored football team, Portuguese and English classes, but we also have employees who have businesses and passion projects outside of work. Some folks are advancing their education by taking classes. In Mexico and really all of Latin America, there are a few startups that really embrace what I would call a Silicon Valley culture. What does that mean? For me, that's investing in your employees, that's valuing your employees, it's creating opportunities for your employees to integrate with an area or across areas. It even means service projects and giving back to the community where you work. At Runa, we really try and do all of those. We take it upon ourselves as a company in the HR space to be an example for the HR and startup community in Latin America.
Runa is located in Mexico City, and Mexico is really having its moment right now. It is an incredibly metropolitan city with a lot of activities all the time. Concerts, festivals, art fairs, you name it is here. There is also a rich food scene that has a lot of great restaurants and nightlife. Aside from Mexico City, there are a lot of places to visit, like Tulum, Playa del Carmen, Oaxaca, and others. On the startup side of things, Mexico is really exploding. Companies from all Latin America are coming to Mexico to launch. Mexico is the biggest Spanish-speaking country in Latin America, and also the most modern. So that's why it has become a portal for the rest of Latin America. This has created a really cool startup community. There are workshops, meetups, conferences, and everyone here is very united and working on the same team to put Mexico on the startup map.
We are really excited about what we're building here in Runa and where we're going. Not just about the product and the ability to affect large-scale change, but also about the team and the culture that we're growing, which is really unique for the environment where we're operating. We thank you so much for taking the time to get to know us and hear our story. We look forward to meeting you and sharing more in person.
Thank you.